Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here, East Perry Elementary, here at the Commodore Athletic Complex off of Highway 80. Beautiful night here for football action, a little fall weather. Halloween right around the corner, so we got a good matchup tonight. Perry Central host the Whitley County Colonels. Whitley County is currently 1-5 on the year, coached by Matt Reimer. Had a big win first game of the year against KNOX Central, 30-40-22. Since then, a little rough road, coming to 5 straight losses. But, I think they're without their best player, so that kind of, puts you at a loss. But Perry Central 2-5, or 2-4, excuse me. Coached by Coach Mark Dixon. Had a competitive game at South Laurel last week. Had them 7-7 at halftime. And then South Laurel scores 21 unanswered to hold off the Commodores on the road. But the week before that, had a good win here at Paris. And we have senior night here tonight. Have 9 seniors. Blaine Shepard, Tyson Riley, Aaron Johnson, Caden Haddock, Chancey Hurley, Chris Neese, Nolan Rice, Landon Sandlin, and Scott Williams, all for their last home football game of their career. Got about 7.5 minutes here. Looks like they're getting ready to come out and do the coin toss. I'm here, Joe Begley here by myself, but I have my producer, James, here.
I'll try to talk some.
He'll try to come in every now and then.
Help you a little bit.
Yeah, so, but it's a beautiful night for football up here. Nice cool weather, good little crowd. So should be a good one. We'll take a quick break and hopefully come back with a coin toss and see who's going to receive or defend. And we'll take a quick break and be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, They know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia. Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, X-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Begley here. Whitley won the toss, will receive the kick. Perry Central will be kicking away from the scoreboard. Big game tonight. Playoff implications on the line here as far as seeding goes. So this is a must-win game for the Commodores, and also a game that Whitley has circled on their board to, come into town and try to bounce back. And get back in the win column here. They've lost 5 in a row. So looks like the Commodore set to kick it off here. Little squib kick, big high bounce, another high bounce, tough one to handle. Fielded at the 20, 25, and met. Right there by number 11, Caden Haddix with a big hit. Well, 1st and 10 for the Colonels on the 26-yard line. Ball was fielded a little funny there. A couple high hops right there, tough to handle. And
I don't know that you could have a better squib kick.
That's
honestly.
a good kick.
That's
yeah.
a really good kick.
Yeah, tough to handle. I mean, if he catches at the 26-yard gain, so and that's a squib kick. So you're lucky just kick it down through there. A couple. I mean, when you as a kicker practice those high bounces like that, and you actually execute it, there's nothing better, especially on the onside kicks and stuff. So. You see a lot in football now, the sky kick. If you can kick it up real high, I've seen a few people kick it off and then intercept it in an onside kick that way. As the Colonels start out in shotgun, back to the left, tight formation from the tight ends, handed off up the middle. Short gain, gave him about 3. And looks like Shane Parker on the carry. Looking at the stats, Shane Parker is a senior, number 21, 4 games played, 7 pass completions, 13 attempts, 161 net yards passing, 1 touchdown. Wilson throws out to Parker. Parker in the flat, little swing pass, and when flag flies, it's going to come back for a hold. Shane Parker, 73 rush attempts, 690 yards, 7 touchdowns on the year. Looks like that's going to be a hold, and it's going to come back. Got the pink flags flying. Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the month of October here. So looks like pink bean bags, pink whistles, and pink flags. A lot of pink tape and sleeves out there on the field. So ways to support a good cause. Going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Be 2nd and about 17. Speaking of the referees, white hat Tim Kugler, Justin Bates at the umpire position, Will Fugett's the linesman with Terry Tolson as the line judge, Chase Fugett back judge, J.J. Wright the side judge, and Dwayne Combs the field judge. A little 7-man crew tonight. A little 10:58 remaining on the clock. Looks like Josh Miller's in subbed out. You got 3 down linemen, and that's been Perry Central's big thing on defenses. Their defensive line has been strong this year. Got same formation. Hands off, and he's tackled.
Maybe for a loss of a yard?
Yeah, coaches up there wanted a little horse collar, I believe, but looks like number 5, Lambden on the carry. A little Whitley's trying to see how the Commodores will line up to their defense or their offense and see how their defense lines up, and then they flip that formation to try to get an adjustment out of them and try to catch them off balance. You got 2 wide receivers to the right, motion from right to left of the tight end. Running back to the right, hands off up the middle. Jump cuts, may out to the right, and he's got a lane. He's cut back at the 50, the 40, and Parker's going to score. 10-5 touchdown Colonels, and that's a good cut right there by Shane Parker. Good run for about a 80-yard scamper. And that's going to make the Colonels get the other lead, 6-0 with 10:09 remaining.
Key to that one was some very good blockers in front of him.
Yeah, he had a good lane out front and jump cut right there and got to the second level. And then about the 50, he thought he was going to get ran out of bounds, cuts back across and takes it to the house. Nobody in the backside as the Colonels line up for their extra point. And it is offsides on the defense. We have a flag. as they just now set the chain. So, and looks like they're going to go for 2. Puts them about to 3 to 1.5. Colonel's lined up for 2. Looks like quarterback under center. Got to go in a little where he looks like false start. So they may send the kick team back out here.
Change his
the
mind again.
The left wing right there, tight end, was maybe have been a tackle. I wasn't sure they lined up. I'm cut off by his building. Looks like he was pulling across for a lead block right there. Just went a little early, try to get across the defensive lineman's face. But it's going to be, and then they're going to run the kick team back on. So extra point attempt here. Went from the 3 to the 1.5. Should be at the 6.5. Another flag, number 18 on the jersey is Caleb Curtin.
Another false start.
Another false start by back them up 5 more, but on the special teams, it's number 25, Fabrizio Sema. Big extra point kick here. Snaps down, kicks up, and it's no good. Had the distance, but
off to the left.
Off to the left. We'll take a quick break. 6-0 here, 10:09 remaining. Here in the first quarter, we'll be right back. Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Whitley County takes the early lead, 6-0 here, 10:09. As Curtin kicks it off. Short kick. Bounces at the 20. Gibson, or Haddix, gets it out across the 40. Good block. 45, 50. Just across the 50. Good return right there. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. And the Colonels, with their lead, have about an 82-yard run by Shane Parker. Just a good run right there. Good offense possession by the Colonels. Got back by the hold right there and just had a good lane and just a probably better run by Parker. And that's, a big thing for the Commodores. They've not had a lot of those explosive plays. They've kept them in check, and that is not the case on that last drive as Maggard takes a snap, tosses it to Miller in the I formation. It's about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. 9:50 here remaining. But, like I was saying, the Commodores has been good, here at home. Just the games I watch, they gave a few up early, but still dealing with a lot of injuries. Caden Gibson's out, star running back. But did get news Bryson Johnson returned last week. and I think 11, 12 tackles, had 50, 60 yards rushing. So we'll see if he's effective this week. Maggard hands it to Miller out of the I formation. Miller fights forward. It's going to be close to the first down. See where they spot it over here.
Might spot a little short.
It's going to be 3rd and inches. See if we see the tush push in high school here.
I was told that Philadelphia ran it 4 times in a row.
4 straight times last night. I was so mad. He had Saquon to score a touchdown. It was 3rd and 1. They ran it twice to get a first down and then ran it 2 more times for a touchdown. It's ridiculous. They have to do something. Hands it off for the first back through. And flag comes in late. They say, or the ball, that's not a flag, excuse me, it's a beanbag. Say the ball's out. And first down, Whitley County. It's a big play right there. So Haddix coughed it up. A 1st and 10 for the Colonels. That was a late beanbag in, so we'll see if it. I'd like to see the booth review on that one. Just because I didn't see it come out. So ball's 1st and 10 for the Colonels on a 36.
From this standpoint, with the black jerseys and the ball a darker color too, it's a little harder to see it come out.
Especially in the pile, yeah. I mean, you're down there looking at it, you know if it come out or not. 2 wide receivers to the left, tight end off tackle to the left, running back to the left, throws out to the flat, a little screen pass. Looks like he met by Bryson Johnson, number 3 on the tackle, gave him about 4. Number 5, I believe, Luke Lambden on the reception. And you see a lot of quick passing game in these teams that are predominantly run just to try to get a couple 3-4 yards and then keep the defensive backs honest. You got to keep the secondary at bay. That way you just can't load the box and close down the running lanes for the offense.
I do feel like I've seen more screen passes this season than I've ever seen in football.
You're seeing it a lot more, and I get it, but
another
flag going to be a false start. Going back the Colonels up 5. And I get it. I mean, they're trying to get your quarterback some confidence, especially if they're young. Even if they're senior, you have to get some, out there wide to get your running lanes open. If you're going to run between the tackles or, hand it off. But, so, a lot of people say, oh, the screen pass out here to the slot or the wide out is easy. But it's not. You have to get the ball out, get it out quick. So you have to think you're taking a shotgun snap and grabbing it and throwing as quick as you can just to see if the secondary can make a play on it. Because, you make one miss out there, you have a big gain. So Colonel's take it off to Parker, and he's met by Neese and Haddix. You're right in the whole no gain. It'll be 3rd and 12.
And just from the first couple times they've tried to run up the middle, there has been no gain on anything.
And that's been the bright point for the Commodore defense is the defensive line. Have Caleb Miller in there, big 55. Just holding his own at defensive end, defensive tackle. He kind of rotates into a 3 to a 5 technique, either inside or outside the tackle. So,
and the size on the line, that's something you can't teach. Chris Neese is a gigantic,
he's a big old boy
person.
Sweep out to the left. Parker makes a good cut, and he's got he's quick out of his cut. Cuts back again. Scott and Cecil. Well, it looks like the referee in on the tackle too. Kind of slowed him down a little bit and helped Cecil cut down the angle right there. But man, Parker, big run, and that's been, another Achilles heel for the Commodore defense is getting off the field on 3rd down. 3rd and medium, 3rd and long situations, they just cannot get off the field to force a 4th down to a punting situation. 6:18 left here. Colonel trying to sub in.
Whitley County has excellent vision of the field. They're not just running up the sideline and hoping for the best. They're seeing where the defenders are and cutting through them.
Yeah, I think the Commodores kind of looked at the schedule for the Colonels and may have overlooked them here early. And the Colonels come off the bus ready to play. I'm going to call a first time out for the Colonels, and we're going to take it with them. 5:55 left here. 1st and 10 for the Colonels, 6-0. And we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Bigler here, Bluegrass Sports Nation. Whitley County Colonels take their first time out of the half. 5:55 here, 6-0. 1st and 10 on the 26. Parker, man, just been amazing tonight. Probably he's definitely over 100 yards rushing. Wilson fakes the handoff, keeps it out to the right side, met by a host of Commodores. Gain of about 2 on the play. He's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 25. 24, excuse me. I was looking at the stick over there. And Parker's just been magnificent. With just his cuts, man, laterally just been unreal. Colonel's 2 wide receivers right. Out to his left, hands underneath. Parker met in the hole. Hit hard right there by Caden Haddix, number 11. Missiled through there. He's had a clean shot at Parker. And like you said, James, run between the tackles. Not had much success, but if Parker can get to the outside and get a lane, he has great vision. Cutting back across the field, just been hard to get down tonight.
So far, Whitley County has been 100% on 3rd downs. So we'll see if that changes here on this 3rd and long.
Just Achilles heel here for the Commodores. Just cannot get off the field on 3rd downs, but you're in 4-down territory here, so Colonels shift their offense. He rolls out to his right, throws down over his head out of bounds. Will be 4th and 8. And I would say with the missed 19-yard field goal, the Colonels are going to go for this one. They're trying to look, with the shift right there, look like they're trying to draw them off sides, get an easy 5, make it 4th and 3. Which I'm not mad at. I mean, you have to try to throw some wrinkles in there, which you see a lot more now, college, especially in college, the defensive line shifting where you don't have an umpire in there listening to kind of mimic the snap count, trying to get the offensive line to jump off, especially in short yardage situation. And looks like the Colonel's going to take another timeout. They're 2nd of the half. Got 1 left, 4:17. We'll take another quick break. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Colonel's 4th and 8. See what they drew up over there in the dirt. Wilson rolls out to his right, looks down the field, throws one deep, and it's incomplete. It's going to be turnover on downs. Big play right there for the Commodores. 4th and 8. And able to get the stop and get the ball back and hold them to not scoring right there is huge. So, if you let them go up 2 scores right there, maybe roll the dice, go for a 2-point conversion. Just a big possession right there defensively to hold the Colonels out of the end zone. Commodores come out 1st and 10. The 24. Parker Maggard under center. Josh Miller dot the I. Hand it off to the left. He gets through the hole there. Hits one for about 6 or 7 yard gain.
I think getting through the hole there was a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, he barreled through him. He's a big kid.
People down on his way.
I say it every time I do a game. Miller's just impressive freshman, man, and he's a big kid. He falls forward 3 or 4 yards, so he's no scattaboo, though. Cecil tries to sliver through a little daylight there. Just gets tripped up. It's going to be a result of a first down, so 1st and 10, 3:37 remaining here when they set the chains. But, yeah, like I said, the Eagles last night, 4 straight times push. But the Giants, man, it was just crazy. Scattaboo played at Arizona State last year. Almost took them to a national championship. Had Texas on the ropes. And he had 3 touchdowns, 98 yards rushing. It was. And
you love to see players like Scattaboo.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, he's not going to play long. He hits. He don't try to juke or nothing. He tries to barrel over you. As Maggard takes the snap and toss sweep to Cecil, he's got a lane on about 15-yard gain. Lowers his shoulder, and I believe the Colonel over there took the worst shot.
Was a little slow to get up.
A little slow to get up. I thought he might have to take an injury timeout, but big collision over there on the far sideline. 1st and 10 for the Commodores. And speaking of Scattaboo, that's how he plays. Exactly that right there.
I'll say I'll give Scattaboo at least 3 years in the NFL before.
Yeah, he can't play long.
He's not going to be there very long. But he's going to be fun to watch every single game.
Johnson takes a handoff from Maggard, spins forward for a gain of about 6, 7 maybe. Should be 2nd and 3. It's good to see Johnson back, man. He's hard-nosed, just a sophomore, younger brother to Aaron Johnson. Miller comes back in. Maggard under center, I formation, 2 wideouts each side. Hands it off to Miller on the left. He cuts through, result of a first down. Gain of about 5. Maybe 6. 1st and 10 for the Commodores. And you're not arm tackling Miller. We'll just go ahead and say it. They tried. The Colonels here, they're playing 3-4 down linemen, trying to shift. I guess they're 3 down, 2 linebackers walked up to the outside. So Johnson with the handoff. And these pair of running backs are laying some licks out there. Looks like 81 Justin Brown in on the tackle. And they're walking up 2 linebackers each side to try to help with that outside contain, and which the Commodores are not running outside. They run right between the tackles. So I formation again. 2 wideouts to the left. Hands off to Johnson, He cuts back, gets a first down. And the Commodores just chipping away about 5-6 yards at a time. 54 seconds remaining here. 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
So what I was going to say is both these teams, just from watching this much of the first quarter, have the offensive potential to make it a very high-scoring game. And, I mean, it's been a really fun game to watch so far.
Maggard takes a snap, toss sweep to the left to Johnson. Johnson has a lane. He's at the 10. He trips himself up. The 10-yard line made the tackle. Falls forward, see where he had a touchdown. He could have walked in, tripped up over his own feet. It's going to be first and goal, excuse me. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line. Man, he had a touchdown.
Yes, you did.
Nobody. You probably couldn't see. You see it on the film there, but where you're sitting at, the building blocks you off. But there was nobody out front of him. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, 6-0. Commodores knocking on the door here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here, Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second quarter here. Whitley County 6-0. Perry Central first and go here. See if they can punch one in. The wishbone formation. Maggard under center. And is off to Johnson. Johnson cuts up the middle for a gain of about 3. Be second and go from the 5. And me and James were talking during the break. You know, Brett had fall break last week, and Perry Central started today, so they're off today to Tuesday. It's tough. You know, you come out, don't go to school, get out of your routine, and have a game to play. So I didn't even think about that while the Commodores coming out flat. Ball handed off, stopped. Flag flies. Be a false start maybe. Let's see here. Not seen a preliminary indication here. Dead ball. Offsides defense. Gonna be half the distance. Ball be placed to the 2.5, 3 yard line. See where they spot it. Should be the 2.5, but looks like more closer to the 2. So, second and goal here. Maggard takes handoff, hands to Johnson. Johnson up and barrels through, and he's in for the touchdown. And that's going to tie it up 6-6 here, 11:08. See if the Commodores kick it or go for 2. Johnson caps off.
Looks like they're going for 2.
It was a big drive right there. I didn't jot down when they started the drive, but it was a long drive, man. Miller gets the ball, and it's good. Perry Central 8. Whitley County 6. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Commodores up 8-6 over the Whitley County Colonels. So Commodore set to kick it off. And I was talking to James. I believe the Commodores started that drive about 5.5, almost 6 minutes. So about a 7-8 minute yard drive right there for the Commodores and that's how they wanted, to come out and open this game, which you do. I always just coughed it up early as the Commodores squib it. A good kick and tough to handle. And looks like Parker gets it there, breaks a tackle, and finally drug down.
Right around the 44-yard
believe number 8,
line.
Tyler Robinson on the tackle. And be 1st and 10 on the 44. And that's probably who you don't want to kick it to is Parker. But what can you do when it bounces down through there and he picks it up and takes off running? But man, he's just a tough, hard-nosed running back, man. He's got good vision, good lateral movement.
I think off of 2 carries, he got well over 100 yards.
Well over 100 yards and a score. So Colonels come out. 2 wideouts left, tight end, off tackle there. Hands Parker underneath to the right side for a loss on the play. And we've not seen that much tonight when Parker tries to get outside the tackle. So Commodores obviously made an adjustment here. Hopefully they keep him in check for their sake. Be 2nd and 11. 10:35 remaining here.
Passing hasn't seemed to work for Whitley County a ton this game so far. You got to wonder if they're going to try to incorporate a little more downfield plays here.
Same formation, swing it out to the left, and nowhere to go for Parker right there. And tackled. Haddock's got in there. Looks like Bryson Johnson in on the tackle. 2 or 3 come up right there and made the stop. So going to be 3rd and long for the Colonels. And just a good defensive play right there from the Commodores. And that helps when you score. Keep your defense on the field. They come out, re-energized, momentum's on your side, and see if they can get off the field right here on 3rd and long. And like you said, the downfield passing game's not worked, but you probably, like you said, try to incorporate we've seen it 3rd and 4th, 3rd, 4th down last possessions, but you have to have it on 4th down. But we'll see if they can get a completion down the field here, try to open this running lane up. And another timeout taken. That's going to be the 3rd and final of the half for the Whitley County Colonels, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Whitley County burns their final time out of the half. 9:22 remaining here. Perry Central up 8-6. Snap rolled back. Takes it, throws it deep. Ball's up in there for a long time. And picked off and dropped. Broken up by Aaron Johnson's foot there. Tried to haul it in. Robinson had it when he brought it down. Looked like Johnson's foot got in there, but a good breakup. They'll probably, Whitley County probably be happy with a punt right there. So we'll see if they can flip the field here and get good field position, see if the Commodores can make a good return.
You got to think if you're the Commodores, a pick is always awesome.
Yeah.
But they probably will have better field position off a punt in this scenario.
Yeah, so we'll see if it works out in their favor here, what they net off this punt. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Good snap. Spiral kick. And better field position. Like I said, Cecil took it, had a lane, and he's gone. 40-30, and they will obviously take a touchdown over the interception any day. Cecil with a special team score, and that's going to take the Commodores up 14-6 over the Whitley County Colonels. A punt return of about 80 yards, fielded about the 40. Seen a lane right there, just broke down. 8:56. Yeah, see, I was looking, and he could have went either way. He picked left. If he came this way towards the press box and went right, he had a lane too. But just a good, exciting play for the Commodores. Commodores come out for two. I formation. Miller to the deep back. Colonels run on a defender late. And the Commodores are going to take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. 8:56 left. The score's 14-6. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point conversion coming up. 8:56. I formation. Maggard under center, Miller the deep back. Hands it off to Miller up the right, and he fights forward for two. That's going to make it 16-6. 8:56 remaining. We'll take a 30-second break, James, and we'll be right back for kickoff here in Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Big turn of events here at the Commodore Athletic Complex. Commodores come in a little flat, gave up an 80-plus yard, 82, 83-yard touchdown run to Parker. But respond nicely, had a Johnson touchdown run and big punt return from Cecil right there for about 80 yards.
With a young team, it's very easy to get that 80-yard touchdown and immediately just struggle from there on.
Yeah. And you see a big hit right there from the Commodores. Pinballed off right there, 1 or 2, and then dropped from behind by number 10, Jackson Collins. Big hit right there from the Commodores. Ball spotted 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line.
But yeah, as I was saying, though, with a young team like that, a lot of times you see teams just back away because they're like, oh, man, this guy's good. But Perry has absolutely answered everything that Whitley's put out there.
Whitley comes out in a different formation, a little wing T, hands it off to the first back through. A gain of about 4. They're putting that wing in motion, deep motion from left to right. Second and 6 for the Colonels. Parker, the deep back, and back to shotgun formation. Parker to the right. Shift from right to left by the H-back. Hands it off underneath. Spins. Going to be 3rd and 1, a game of about 3 or 4. Be 3rd and 2 here. Big 3rd down here for the Colonels. Under center for the 2nd time tonight, Parker. And it's going to be offsides on the defense. It's going to result in a 1st down. Easy 5 for the Colonels. Another wing T set there. Looks like Parker is the what people call a fullback. He'd be the first back through the line there. Looks like they're sending that number 5, Luke Lambden, in motion in that formation. 1st and 10, ball on the 46. Shotgun formation. Wilson takes a snap, throws out to the flag flies. Little quick screen pass. We got a flag on the near sideline here. May have offsides again. Oh, they're backing up. It's going to be a false start. Back them up 5. Be 1st and 15 from the 41.
Backs them up, makes it 1st and 15 from the 41-yard line. 7-11 to go here in the second quarter.
Colonel's in the huddle. 20 seconds on the play clock. 7-11 on the game clock. Score 16-6. Come out under center, and you see the Commodore defense walking up. And it's going to be offsides on the defense. They're going to give them their 5 back. It's a game of chess here. Yeah, high school, you just have to break the plane. A lot of times people say there's no contact made or anything like that, but if you break the neutral zone in high school, it's automatic dead ball. 1st and 10. Back to the 46.
So is that in college you can step back before?
Yeah, you can get back and Parker hit and bounce off. He's got some room over here to the left, and he's run out of bounds and drug down, lost the ball out of bounds. No flag on the play. Robinson is down on the play on the sideline. So
looks like he got up and went down grabbing his calf maybe.
Yeah, he's been banged up all year. First game of the season, got hit right in the knee. Don't know if he put fluid on or whatever. See the brace on his leg, but he's been banged up from the get-go. Be 2nd and 1.
So Robinson's trying to
He's
walk
trying
it
to
off.
walk it off here on the sideline. Colonels want to lay hit out of bounds right there. 7:01 on the game clock. 10 seconds on the play clock. Under center for the Colonels. A wing tee here. Motion from right to left. And to Parker. Going to be a gain of 3. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Colonels. Just going to move the chain. And I like going under different formations, but if I'm the Colonels, I think I'm putting Parker at one of the wings and trying to get him the ball outside.
Absolutely, it's worked twice for big yardage, so why not try it again?
Yeah, I would just try to get him outside and get him a lane. I mean,
and it looks like that was the plan on one of their false starts a few seconds ago.
Yeah, most of the time, we see him lined up at this near back here, about 3 yards deep behind the center. Motion from left to right. The tackle flies through, and the flag flies out, but no dead ball. He should have blew that dead. Just need to wave that one off and go on and say you missed it. Yeah, it may be a cut. I don't know. I mean, you blow that dead if it's a false. I think it was a false start. He kind of jumped off early there. But we'll see. We'll see what they call here.
Seems like you might be right with the talking. Maybe end up being waved off.
Yeah, I would wave it off if I'm the white hat here. Just say you missed it, pal, and go on. Because that ball should have been blown dead, and the play resulted in a game of about 5. So if I'm the opposite coach here and this goes against me, I'm going to be mad. Inadvertent whistle. I can see that too. I like that call. I don't think he blew the whistle through the flag meant to. It's okay. It happens. Tough job. 1st and 10. Replay the down. Good sweep right here now. Now he gets the call. Now he figured it out.
Waiting on that one to be
blew
thrown.
the whistle there.
I think we all are at this point.
Yeah, I called a false start again. So initially, the left tackle of the previous play went to straight cut the end on this side and just dove straight for his ankles, but early. And the flag went flying over here, but no whistle was blown. And they seen the flag over here, and everybody quit, and it was just chaos from the get-go. So 6:03 remaining here, 1st and 15, and I would imagine the judge on Whitley County sidelines getting an earful. Handoff up the middle, first back through, met by a couple Commodores. Looks like Tyson Riley on the tackle. Gain of about 3.
Been a lot of flags thrown.
A lot of flags. 2nd and 12, 5:45. Not seeing a lot of passing. I mean, Commodore's not thrown at one time. A lot of runs. I mean, clock usually goes pretty quick. But a lot of flags have held the clock up. So
it's about like the tush push 4 times in a row.
Well,
we had flags 4 times in a row here.
Yeah. They have the pink flags only going to throw them for the month. And snap handoff to Parker.
No flag there.
Barrels forward, but had a little movement up front from the nose guard there. But I guess he didn't break the neutral zone. Gain of about 7. Results in play be 3rd and 7 on the 38. But yeah, like I said, they got those pink flags. Had to pay a couple extra dollars for them, so might as well use them.
Make sure we all know that they support breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, you see it 1 month out of the season, so. Have players in motion back to the double tight set, shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff, rolls back out to the right. Throws it down to the, and he good breakup right there. Timed it well by Keegan Cecil. Closed it out well. Incomplete pass. Ball was intended for Lambden.
Looks like he might have missed one of his players there. Maybe not quite far enough down the field for his liking, but.
And not a lot of throwing this game. What's that? The third, fourth pass for Whitley County of the game, total for both teams. So fourth pass attempt, fourth incomplete.
And every pass so far has been off of a desperation type play almost.
Down the field passing. Yeah. We've seen a few screen passes. I'll say down the field, 5 to 10 yard window there. Wilson rolls out. Throws out Parker to the flat. No good. Little out route. Just couldn't come up with it. Wilson takes a shot. And it's going to be turnover on downs, first down for the Commodores. And this Commodore defense has answered the call on third and fourth downs thus far tonight. And big possession right here for the Commodores because they get the ball back starting the second half. So if they can sustain a long drive here, take it into halftime, and come back out and get the ball, big turn of events here. I formation. Wide receivers split out to the right. Miller takes it up for about 6. Miller's just a hard-nosed runner. Gain of 7 on the play. He's going to be 2nd and 3.
Looks like he got behind a blocker there and was just shoving him
through the
crowd.
I mean, Miller hits it, man. He hits it hard, and like I said, he gets his momentum going. He's so big and strong, keeps his leg turning. He falls forward, gets 2 or 3 yards, just falling down. Formation, same formation, flip to the left side. Fake the toss, hand it underneath. Robinson gets tripped up, but it's going to result in a first down. Commodores have 2 timeouts remaining. Be 1st and 10 on the 50. And the clock's running. Gets down here this inside 2 minutes. Probably have to take a timeout or 2. Robinson wondering what the formation is here. Gets set. Maggard hands it off to Miller. Miller gets the game about.
Yeah. I was watching someone else fall and thought it was
Miller. Me too.
Miller.
I thought it was him. He got in the pile right there, and this will result in a first down. 1st and 10 on the 40. And like I said, Miller just keeps his legs turning, keeps running. Big 10-yard gain for Miller. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Wishbone formation. Wide out to the top of the screen. Miller, the handoff. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. Let's see where they spot. Well, just shy of the 35. Gain of 5 on the play. 2:40 remaining. 2 timeouts for the Commodores. Commodores wishbone formation. Maggard under center. Maggard takes snap. Fakes the handoff to Miller, gives it to Johnson. Johnson lowers the shoulder. He's still on his feet. Bryson Johnson, a gain of about 30. Just great effort right there. Be 1st and goal for the Commodores. Johnson took a shot from one of the Colonels, and the Colonel defender thought he knocked him down. Johnson kind of stopped himself, and I'm still on my feet. Took off running, big 30-yard gain for Johnson.
He broke at least 2 tackles and then drug another player for 5 yards, it seemed like.
And that's a big player to get back. Bryson Johnson's been out for a few weeks and comes back last week. 50-some yards rushing, 11, 12 tackles, and under 2 minutes here. Big 30-yard gain there. Has a touchdown on the night already. So big get back for the Commodores. And Coach Diggs is going to wind this one down, take a timeout. We'll take a win with them. 1:43 remaining. Scores 16-6. Perry Central over the Colonels. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe a few scores from around, but the Commodores take off the wishbone. Play action. Hey, one over here. A little trick play coming out of timeout here. Robinson uncovered. Snuck him on the field over there out of the huddle. That's going to be a touchdown pass from Maggard to Robinson. Puts the Commodores up 22-6. Maggard 1 for 1 tonight with a touchdown.
For that to be the first pass, that's an incredible pass to make.
Good play. Commodores go for 2, and Miller's met in the back, hits and spins. See if he can get in there, and he stops short. And 137 the score. Perry Central Commodores 22, Wayland County Colonels 6. We'll take a quick break and give you the remaining 137 of the second half right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 137 remaining. Perry Central caps off the scoring drive with a Maggard completion to Robinson for a touchdown coming out of a timeout. Commodore set to kick it off. Commodore Coach Dixon, Coach Fugate realized the Colonels couldn't take a timeout to save their defense there. They weren't lined up. Kickoff taken by the up back and wrestled down about the 42, 43-yard line. 1:31 remaining here. I guess you give it to Parker, try to get Parker out in space, break a big play. You don't have a timeout. Get out of bounds if you can. Try to stop the clock as much as possible. This last 1:31, if you're the Commodore, you just can't give up a explosive play here.
Yeah, I think that the plan would more than likely be a screen pass over to Parker because that's what's worked. But
yeah, they've just not got anything down the field.
Yeah. And as the Commodores are out there, they should absolutely expect that.
Whitley County under center here. Takes the snap, tosses it to Parker off, and a halfback pass has him. Oh, he stopped running. He keeps running right there. He's scoring. Good play call by the Whitley County Colonel coaching staff. Say that 5 times fast. But the receiver just stopped running, Justin Brown, or he'd been dancing in the end zone. Good throw right there by Parker, and that's the play. It looks like they've ran a few times. He can throw it. He's 7 for 13 on the year. So
that's a good number for
for a running back.
Yeah.
And he has a touchdown. So Colonels take snap, shotgun out to the left, little option, holds it for the keeper, gets hit hard right there. Johnson finishes off. Third and 5, excuse me, minute 7. Thought the Commodores might take a timeout right there to see if they can get the ball back. And you take it down to about 40 seconds. So
like the
a little bit
Commodores,
under 40, actually. So
they may be content for
I would hold on
getting
to
it back.
I would not snap this ball with no less than 1 second on the play clock. Taking it down to 30. Take snap, rolls out to his right. And complete. Results in a first down, so it's going to stop the clock. 1st and 10 for the Colonels. Good pitch and catch right there. .31 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Seems like that might be the second pass downfield
Yeah,
tonight that's been caught.
It's actually been outside of a screen pass.
From either team.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have one with the Commodores, and I think this is the first one.
Snuck out to the end zone there. Parker split out wide. We'll see if he can do anything right here. Wilson rolls out to him, tries to throw it to Parker. Parker over the middle, sails it right between Aaron Johnson's hands. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, 24 seconds remaining. I like that. Split him out wide, try to get him crossing the field and get space out to the other side. He catches that. He's a problem. 2nd and 10. Colonels get the play.
24 seconds left until halftime.
Break the huddle here. 10 seconds on the play clock. Split out left, Parker. Little screen pass back here inside the numbers. He's got space, and he's going to gain of a first down. It's going to stop the clock again, and they got to hurry. He's trying to tell him spike it. Trying to tell him spike, got to hurry, hurry, hurry. They'll start the clock once the chain's set. Try to kill it. Colonel wasn't set out here, but they missed it. Coach Dixon talking to Parker here, trying to tell him he wasn't set, I believe. But 2nd and 10 here. See what they draw up here. A lot of time. I think it was 16 seconds, so yeah, 4 seconds, about right. They run the play in here. 18 seconds on the play clock. The Colonel's going to have to hurry. Shane Parker's in the slot receiver here. Might get a crossing route here from him. Broke out to the flat underneath. Had him man. Going to try to get in there, get out of bounds, then throw one to the end zone, I would say. And they got to chuck this one down the field here. 3rd and 10, ball on the 36-yard line. It's actually on the 35. It says 36 on the play on the scoreboard. Colonel's running the play. Parker running in the play here. 22 seconds on the play clock, 7 on the game clock.
This very well may be Whitley County's last play of the half.
That's what I was going to say. Very well be the last play of the half here. Parker, have to keep an eye on him, lined up in the slot formation, number 21. Wilson takes a snap over his head, deep snap. He takes, and he's throwing, and it doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. That should have been a flag. They let that one go. 1 second in high school, if the ball doesn't make it across the line of scrimmage, it's automatic. Intentional grounding. You see a lot of, I remember calling, and kids would just get it and throw it away. And even if you're in or out of the pocket, it doesn't matter. If the ball doesn't cross the line of scrimmage, it's automatic. Remember doing a game here, and Ovi Kennedy coaching, and I was down here on the sideline, and I was at the stick, and it hit about 5 yards behind me, and he said he was out of the pocket, and I said there's no pocket in high school. And it didn't cross the line of scrimmage anyway, it's automatic. And he didn't like it, and then next week I done a game, grade score, and he's like, you were right. I said, I know. There's not very many times that happens. Throws it deep, out of bounds. That's the last play of the half, folks. Perry Central Commodores 22, Whitley County 6. We're back here with a little break in the word from our sponsors, and Commodores get the ball coming back in the second half. So we'll see what kind of adjustments each coaching staff makes here at halftime. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields. Offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, X-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
For 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big ends, get resolved without going to court. Trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Begley here, Bluegrass Sports Nation, the campus of East Perry, Commodore Athletic Complex. Perry Central hosting the Whitley County Colonels tonight. 3.5 minutes here remaining at halftime. Whitley early on, capitalized off the turnover, come out, scored Shane Parker, 82-yard touchdown run, 10:09 in the first quarter. Commodores answer big. Bryson Johnson, 3-yard touchdown run with 11:08. Then Commodores 3 and out. Cecil takes a punt return at the 8-minute, 56-second mark. About a 65, 70-yard punt return for a touchdown. And then Commodores respond back. 3 straight scores. Robinson received the touchdown pass from Maggards. 1 of 1 pass completions on the night for about a 3-yard touchdown completion, and makes the score 22-6. Couple scores around the mountains. Hazard, Paintsville. Hazard's up 28-21. on Paintsville. Paintsville tied it up for a little bit. Sounds like Hazard scored just a few possessions ago. Breathitt County, checked earlier, going to have a running clock there, 40-0. And Knott County, I believe, is up 2 or 3 scores over Leslie County. Big year for the Patriots over in Hyman. I think they're 4-1 maybe on the year. Have a really good year going over there. So good to see that for them. Have 3-minute warm up here. Commodores just came out a little flat. Like I said, no school today. I think kind of threw them off, and probably looking at Whitley County on paper, they're like, they've lost 5 straight. So,
and I'm telling you, Joe,
and the Commodores competed last week with South Laurel, and South Laurel's had a really good year going on down there in London, and had them 7-7 at halftime. And South Laurel, of course, 21 unanswered, and holds off the Commodores. But it's just since Whitley went up 6-0, just been all Perry Central. Perry Central gets the ball here, starts the second half. So first possession.
I'm telling you, Joe, it's you said the no school today. Before I started coaching, I used to hear people say that, and I would say, yeah, that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Then I started coaching, and I'm telling you, every single time there's a weekend game, every time there's a game,
it just throws off. Like I said, throws off your whole routine.
Yeah,
like even, you have like a Thursday in college. You'd play a Thursday night game or something like that. You have to figure out, pre-game how you're going to do things, how you're going to do practice, how long you're going to go, things like that. So when you have all this dead time on an off day, you want to get your kids out of the bed.
Making sure the students eat before the game.
Make sure they eat, things like that. Have to stay hydrated. So you probably come in today, do a little walkthrough this morning, probably watch some film, sit around, maybe eat some pizza, whatever. Just make sure everybody's there, collective group. And then, there's that question, do you let them go home? Because, a few of them go to their buddy's house.
Yep.
And they might tire themselves out, get out and shoot, something crazy. You just never know. Go ride 4-wheel or something like that. So you kind of want to keep everybody together.
It seems like that's when the ankle injuries happen.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
the small little tweaks and everything.
And the Commodores are already dealing with enough injuries as it is. They lost Gibson a couple weeks ago in practice through a hand injury. You always keep that stuff in the back of your mind. So you always want to keep them together, keep them there. Try to keep an eye on them as best you can, but it just throws your whole routine off for the whole week because you're at school on Fridays, and then after school you're coming to the field house and then you're getting ready, and you have to Prairie Central's designed. They practiced down at where I played at in Airport Gardens. That was before they built this place. It was it was just that's all we had was the field house, and
that was a place to play
in Airport Gardens, and it was just. It was rough down there. They took a lot better care, but you're not practicing on it, 24/7. But it's have to get everybody coming in there, and then get your stuff up here in this locker room, and then because they hardly practice up here. You go by Airport Gardens about 4:30, 4:45. You see them out there, so and then they come up here, maybe do walkthroughs and things like that, but. It just throws everything off, and Whitley County's came in, had a tough year after a big win against Knox. So they came in, and this has been a rivalry through the years.
So I believe last year the score was 17-14 on a last second score there.
Yeah. So you always got to keep that. So there's a lot of a fight left in the dog. So. We'll see how Whitley County and the Commodores coaching staff come out here in a half. We'll take, 30-second break, and we'll be right back here with the second half kickoff.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Perry Central here, 22, Whitley County 6. Whitley County getting ready to kick it off to the Commodores. Commodores will be going towards the scoreboard this third quarter. Like we said at the halftime comments there, Whitley come out, smack Perry in the mouth, big touchdown run for Parker. I'm sure the conversation that the coaches have had at halftime was, how can we get Parker the ball in space, let him make plays, because he's a real hard mismatch for this Perry Central defense. And I'm sure the Commodores defense were like, what do we have to do to get Parker tied down here as they kick it off? And drug out of bounds about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Whitley County, I think you have to get Parker the ball at least every third play.
Yeah. I mean, he has to touch it, probably 70, 80% of the time the second half. Barton, the backfields that one for a gain of about 3 or 4. Ball will be 1st and 10, placed on the 36. Commodores come out. Probably come out in the I formation. Miller dotting the I. 2 wide receivers split out to the right. Maggard under center, takes a snap, hands off to Miller up the middle. He makes a move, plants that foot. The game about 15. 1st and 10 for the Commodores. Josh Miller with a 15-yard carry. And that's what you want to see if you're the Commodores and the Commodore coaching staff. Good hard run by Miller. Miller gets spelled right there. Cecil in for the deep back. He'll dot the I. Maggard under center. 2 wide out to the right. Same play. Cecil takes it up the middle. Game of about 5. 2nd and 5 for the Commodores.
Had some good momentum and was stopped all at once from behind there.
Well, Cecil, dealing with injuries, you just had the next man step up, and Cecil answered the call. That game a few weeks ago we had here was actually Cecil's first career touchdown that they played Paris here, and first time playing running back or anything like that. He's real shifty, has really good vision to not play running back as much. Maggard drops back to pass, throws out to the flat. Robinson catches it, stiff arms the guy. It's going to result in a first down, give him about 7. And good 3-step drop right there from Maggard, throws it out to the flat route. Robinson hauls in the catch. He's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
And with a
100%.
touchdown. So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 36. Tackled out of bounds, so stop the clock. 10:39 remaining here in the third. I formation. Wide out top of the screen, split out. Fake the sweep, inside handoff to Robinson. Robinson gets about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 for the Commodores. Miller back in here. Maggard gets the call, runs to the huddle. Wishbone. Maggard takes it, hands it off. Power to the right. Gain of about 3. Going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, depending where they spot it. Third and 1. Cecil checks back in for Miller. Maggard gets the call. Breaks the huddle.
Seems like Commodores are trying to have a lot of possession time going into this quarter.
I was going to make that comment after this play. Maggard takes the snap. Oh, a little lackadaisical in the play action. Tries to sell it. Colonel sniffed that out. I think it was kind of a miscommunication there, but like you said, I was going to say the same thing. Kind of want to go with a methodical drive here. But I just think get the first down there. Just, power football. Get the first down, you're 3rd and 1. Now you're 4th and 8 and backs against the wall here for the Commodores. You're try to sneak in a play action. Now you got to definitely probably throw it here. Maggard fakes it, looks down the field. Good route ran by Robinson, breaks the tackle, and he's going to go. Touchdown, Commodores. Good connection right there. Maggard to Robinson. Play action, about a 5-step drop. Plants the foot, throws a strike to Robinson. Robinson takes it in, breaks the tackle about 35 yards. And that's going to be Robinson's 2nd touchdown catch of the night. Maggard's 2nd touchdown throw. Commodores lined up to kick the extra point. Griffith. Kick is up, kick is good. Score Perry Central Commodores 29, Whitley County Colonels 6. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Big drive right there for the Commodores. About a 3.5-minute drive. That results in a touchdown. Maggard to Robinson on 4th and 8. Squibb kicked off to the Colonels. Takes a heck of a bounce and rolls out of bounds, but I believe he touched it. He spotted the ball. It's not a flag. Ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line. I believe Coach Fugit there he thought it was a flag and trying to figure out what it was for, but that is a beanbag for the spot. And now they throw the flag, but I thought the Colonel touched it, so be 1st and 10. They may call a legal touching, but I don't think that it was, unless he was out of bounds when he touched the ball. Yep, that's a good call right there. 1st and 10 from the 16. .8:27 here in the third. Colonels run a play on. See what the Commodores come out defensively. See if the Colonels come out and try to get Parker the ball here in space. 2 wideouts to the right. Shotgun formation. Shift from right to left. 2 tight formation. And hand to Parker up the middle. Cuts up. short gain on the play, maybe a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Colonels. And I would kind of like, as the Colonel, I know, they huddle and stuff like that. Maybe try to speed the tempo up, just give you a change of pace. Maybe try to catch these Commodores defense on their heels, but both teams really slow and methodical. They're snapping about every 20, 25 seconds. So wing tee here. Toss sweep to Parker. Parker tries to get out wide. He makes a little cut, shifty cut. Gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. Be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 4 here for the Colonels. And, Parker's shiftiness, man, weight cuts and has that vision. You just tell he's a really, really good player, really, really good speed, just a heck of an athlete for the Colonels. A big 3rd down here for the Commodores.
At this point, the Commodores are looking for Parker.
Yeah, 100%.
But he's still getting his yards.
Yeah.
He's absolutely still getting 3 or 4 yards most plays.
And had a hole right there, but it's going to be a false start here on the offense.
3rd and 9 now for the Colonels.
A preliminary indication. Legal procedure. 5 yards, be 3rd and 9. So 3rd and short to 3rd and long. Big 3rd down here for both the offense and the defense. 29-6. And we've seen the big play from Parker with the touchdown, and then the next possession they had, he had another big not touchdown, but a big gain, a big, probably 40-yard gain there, and just tripped up and tackled about the 20, and then their offense just stalled. And Wilson rolls out to the left, throws back to his right, has a man, and it's caught. And there's going to be 15 added on to it. Looks like got him up around the face mask. Be 1st and 10 for the Colonels, and Cureton hauls that ball in. Good play design right there. Just ran him over the middle, threw across left field. Just will be 1st and 10, 15 added on to the end of the run for the Colonels.
My assumption would be that's Whitley's plan, is to run the ball, 2 or 3 times, 4, and then weave a little throw in there.
Try to bust one, catch this defense second, and especially secondary creeping up, loading the box right there and try to bust one out into the second level. Now formation, 2 wide outs to the right. Well, 1 out way wide, halfback off tackle. Parker has a lane, makes a cut, falls forward 2 or 3 yards. So gain of 3, going to be 2nd and 7.
Another hard hit behind the play that time.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
I don't know who got the brunt of it.
I couldn't see who it was, but I just seen bodies flying from up here in the press box. 2nd and 7. Colonels gets a play. 2 wide outs out to the left. Shotgun formation. We'll see if they flip it here. Staying with it. Hands it to Parker straight up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Push back. Going to be 3rd and 5 for the Colonels. Ball at the 25-yard line. So 4 down territory here for the Colonels. Plays coming in here to the huddle. And, so far, this first possession for the Colonels, I like to see offensively just trying to mix it up a little bit, make this Commodore defense guess. 2 wide outs to the left, shift tight end from left to right. Handoff underneath. Miller tries to come through there, just couldn't make the tackle, but dropped for no gain right there. Riley Combs with the tackle. Caleb Miller came in there, had him in the backfield for a loss, just couldn't take him down, but slowed him up enough for the Commodores to come in and finish him off. It'll be 4th and 5. The Colonels are going to go for this.
They can get the 5 yards.
Got to watch the ball here as the Commodores defense here try to hard count, snap count here to get an easy 5. Left to right, and they roll the secondary back. Screen out here to the left. Good cut. And it's going to be close. See where they spotted. I think it's going to be short. Had to get across the 20-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Commodores. Turnover on downs. And, good play call right there. He made a good cut. Just couldn't finish the play right there for the Colonels.
We talked about the slow, methodical approach from the Commodores the last series. I wonder if they're going to try that again.
I would say so. You may see, big play right there, big, sudden change, come out here, turn over on downs. May see play action, try to take a shot down the field here early. But I'd say you see a lot of what you've seen in the last few possessions here from the Commodores.
I absolutely understand the thought process there, but as a fan of football, I love to see, as soon as you can, let's snap it, let's keep on going.
Yeah.
I think it's one of my...
Miller, first time tonight we've really seen no gain right there from Josh Miller.
One of my favorite quotes, though, I believe is from my older Ohio State coach. At a press conference, they asked him, why they beat a team by 60 points instead of putting other players in. He said, well, the only reason I beat them by 60 is because I couldn't beat them by 70.
Yeah.
So that's the type of attitude I like to have.
Formation.
Play a lot of times.
Cecil out to the left, breaks through, little jump cut. Brought down for a 1st down, gave about 11. 1st and 10 for the Commodores, and this quarter's went kind of quick, James. It's, 3.5 minutes remaining here. We've seen a lot of runs, a lot less flags.
Yeah. A considerable
knock
amount.
on wood.
Less.
But really slows you down as Maggard gets the play and runs it in here. Wishbone formation. Maggard hands it off to Miller. Miller stopped for a short gain. And gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Commodores coming up here. And looks like the Colonels have adjusted nicely to that short, run game, especially out of the wishbone. Really keying on Miller when he's back there. 2nd and 8. Wishbone formation. Robinson at the top of the screen, split out. See if we see a little short pass to him here. Play is blown dead. I don't see a flag. Oh, I see it up there now. I was looking for pink.
Oh, it's a yellow flag.
It's a yellow flag. You must have left the pink in at halftime. Because he had a pink one in the first half.
Yeah.
Because they flipped sides. So he was over here first half and threw a couple pink flags. So, and like I said, we spoke a little too soon. Flags start flying as soon as we mentioned it. So it'll be 2nd and 14 here. Commodores break the huddle. Close to the press box here, Blaine Shepard. High formation, play action. Shepard's got him beat. A good ball. Shepard's and tried to haul it in. Flag flies. Gonna be passing for Shepard. Had him beat. Good placement right there from Maggard. Tried to haul it in one hand. Bang, bang play. And that's going to should result in a 1st down. It's going to be close. I think it was 2nd and 14, I believe. So it'll be 1st and 10 here. First and 10. Ball at the 44. Shepard close to the press box here, split out wide. Robinson top of the screen. He's running back this way. A little confusion here. Formation, hands off to Miller. Miller up the middle, met low. Good tackle right there. Looks like double nickel in there. Brendan Hopkins. Number 55 on the tackle. Cecil spells Miller here. Little thunder and lightning combo right there from Miller to Cecil. You know, Miller, you're going to meet in between the tackles. Cecil, you're going to see him outside. Toss sweep to Cecil. He's got a lane. Breaks a tackle across the 40, the 30. Pushed out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And looks there's going to be a flag in the area of the hold penalty. Be a 10-yard from the spot, so it's going to be second and we have a flag down here, so we'll see, which I'm sure they're going to take this one back here from the spot to the line of scrimmage. So
honestly, there was a holding call in the initial spot and on
another holding
the
right
yellow
here.
flag as well.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the penalty back here at the line of scrimmage, make it second and 18, second and 20, depending where it was spotted at. Ten yards from previous spot, second and 18. 37-yard line. Maggard rolls out to his left, fakes a handoff, has a man. Robinson catches right to sticks, but he's going to be stopped short. Maggard had a bunch of colonels throw their hands up, ball spotted short of the sticks. I guess his momentum carried him back. I didn't think it was that far.
I didn't either.
But we'll have to live with it.
Looks like it to me. It might have been third in inches.
Yeah,
but
third,
instead,
maybe one. Yeah, but it's going to be
third and about 3.
Third and 3, long 3. 30 seconds remaining here. Yeah, they're not going to snap it. Dixon told them to back off and let this run out. They'll take this lead into the fourth quarter. I want to talk about it. We'll take a break with them here. 29-6. We'll come back with fourth quarter action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter action here. Perry Central up 29, Colonels 6. Looks like they have a meeting out here of the officials here. They're trying to figure out. A little confusion out here. I'm not sure what they're meeting about. I don't know if it was the down distance or.
Well, we got third and a long three, and it looks like there's a long three up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're meeting about. They're confused on which way they're going here. Wishbone formation. Colonel's loading the box. Maggard an inside handoff. Good play right there. Johnson hits and spins, breaks tackle. Gain of about 10 on the play. First and 10 for the Commodores. Looks like the officials switched sides back. I'm enamored with what's happening out here. Sorry. Wishbone formation, hands off. Johnson tries to break outside. Gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play.
Yeah.
Be second and short for the Commodores.
Yeah, I'm like you. I would have liked to have been there for that conversation.
I'm
just
curious.
to see what was going on.
I'll try to figure out what's going on with this game. It's driving me crazy. Second and short, Wishbone. Aaron Johnson split out wide. Hands off to Bryson Johnson. Gain of about 7, resulting in first down. 10.5 minutes remaining here in the game. It's just been all Commodore since the first score for the Colonels. And, I guess, usually in a prize fight, you don't get woken up till you get hit right in the mouth. And the Commodores got hit right in the mouth by the Colonels start of this game. And the Commodores maybe pulled a little rope-a-dope, come back strong here. And it's been all Commodores from.
Didn't forget the game plan after they got punched in the mouth.
10 minutes in the first quarter on. So wishbone formation. Maggard takes it, hands it off to Miller off to the right, and he's got space. He's at the 15, the 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Josh Miller, 20-yard scamper, 9:49 remaining, puts the Commodores up 35-6. And you seen all the space out there, and he just had to go. He's seen it, and he's like, I got to score. And once, Miller being that big and with his momentum, if he gets to the 5 right there, he's scoring. He's laying a lick on somebody at the goal line. Commodores in here on the extra point. Jet with the kick up and no good. 9:49 remaining. We'll take a quick break. Perry Central up 35-6 here over Whitley County. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
You need open heart surgery. Words no one wants to hear. But when it becomes your reality, you deserve care built on trust. At Hazard ARH, open heart surgery is performed by Dr. James Shoptaw, a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw and his team are with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And the Commodores squib, kick it off for first line. Hot hands. And they're going to recover, be first and 10 for the Colonels as the Commodores and Josh Miller caps off a touchdown drive of about a 22-yard touchdown run and puts the Commodores up 35-6 over the Whitley County Colonels. First and 10 here for the Colonels at the 48.
As college football, the video game would say, it's a good catch from the hands team.
Yeah. I always think of the water boy when I see a kick like that. It's what my mind goes to. Shotgun formation. They want to reset the play clock to 25. Did not reset it on the field, so they'll probably re-snap this one. Shotgun formation, two wide outs to the left. Tight end motions from left to right. Throws it out to the flag. Hauled in. Gain of about 9 on the play. Number 8.
Looks like they're going for a first down.
They gave him future forward progress. Looked like he was tackled short of the stick, but whatever. First and 10.
That's a few minutes ago. It looked like we had reverse forward progress.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. He was at least 4 yards. He was at the stick, and they spotted it 4 yards short, and he was about a yard short there, and they spotted him a yard over. So, Colonels gain about 3 or 4 on the carry. 8:56 remaining here in the game. Second and 7. Probably see a lot of substitutions here from the Commodores. Senior night tonight may try to get them off one at a time here. Second and 7, 8.5 minutes. Ball step handed off underneath. Parker has space out here to the right. Breaks a tackle here across the 20-yard line. I believe is going to be spotted for a first down for the Colonels. And man, if he gets space, he's tough to bring down.
There was defenders there.
Yeah, he was able to cut 21. Yeah, he just cuts through them like, like cutting through butter with a hot knife. But the Commodores have done a good job keeping him in check since those first big couple plays from Parker. But you just see his explosivity as an athlete once he gets that ball in space. Pitch or a pass, I don't know what you would call that. Little speed option to the left. Going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Getting a loss of 2 for second and 12, second and 13. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line, I believe. Yeah, it's like he caught that pitch like it was, out in front of him. So
it seemed like he wasn't expecting it almost.
Yeah, he was kind of at the point where he's not pitching. I'm gonna have to go block for him. They flipped the formation. Rolls out to his right. I did, and it's picked off. I thought he was going to throw back to Parker over there. Big interception right there. Had his hands on a couple early this game. Aaron Johnson going to be first and 10 for the Commodores. Yeah, Wilson go to the right, and I seen Parker go, out to the flat to the left, and we seen him throw to Parker in the flat all night. A little screen pass, little swing pass. I thought they were just going to throw back, have blockers out there in front of him, but he's trying to throw downfield, and Aaron Johnson picks that one off. Last home game here. Had hands on one early, just couldn't haul it in, broke it up. And, of course, very next play, Cecil takes it, the punt return for a touchdown. So kind of works out in the Commodores' favor. 1st and 10 on the 20. Formation ball handed off to Miller. And short gain on the play, gain of about 2, maybe 3. And blocked off by the window here. 2nd and 8 for the Commodores. Maggard gets the play, runs into the huddle. And you're really going to see them milk the clock here. 25 seconds on the play clock. I'd say they don't snap it. They're just sitting there. Probably get a couple substitutions in here, get them ready.
In an ideal world for the Commodores, they get a first down or two and
he's
run
not
the play on
snapping.
off.
Yeah, not snapping anything under 10 here. Miller breaks a tackle off across the 30. Gain of about 13 on the play, 1st and 10 for the Commodores. And you see Miller, man, he gets, 15, 16 yards. You see him 3-4 yards, 5, 6. Then he'll bust one for 15. And it's back same old 2, 3, 3, 4. Bust the 15. So he just eats you up in many different ways. The Commodores get the play in, 20 seconds on the play clock. So they won't, like I said, they won't snap this probably 5 seconds and under on the play clock every night. So, or rest of the night, excuse me. Formation, Maggard takes the snap, toss sweep. Out to Miller across the 40, 45, lays a shot. Excuse me, that was number 3, Bryson Johnson, trying to lay a shot lower the shoulder here. It's going to be right at a first down. Yeah, it's going to be a first down. Inbounds. Run the clock.
Almost under the 5-minute mark left in the game.
Yeah, 5:03 remaining here. They're saying it's trying to start the clock, wind it. 35-6 here.
Every huddle takes its time as it should.
Commodores have executed their game plan to a T. Maggard hands it off. Cecil makes one miss out across the 30. 25-20, pushed out of bounds.
It's like right at the 13, 18. 18. I was counting it the wrong way.
Well, you're blocked off. 18-yard line. Big gain right there from Keegan Cecil. And you can just see his speed and space, too. He's shifty as well. And looks like they're going to make a few substitutions out there. Looks like Caden Barton, number 5, freshman, into the game for the Commodores. Maggard under center. Number 13, Logan Cottle at the fullback position in the I formation. Jackson Collins out wide. Hands it to Barton. Makes one miss. About the 10-yard line. Yeah, listed at 5'5", 125. He doesn't look very big in pads either, so he. Good run, though, right there from his first carry of the night. 2nd and 1. Ball placed just inside 10 at the 9.
They're letting the play happen. I think that's
Yeah, they're break. I've been watching the past couple huddles. They break it at 20 seconds. Snapping about 5 on the play clock. Maggard's watching it down here in the end zone. Hands it to Barton. Barton met at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be close to the first down. Be first and goal if he gets it. We'll see where they spot this thing. He's right at it. 3rd and inches. They're calling him short.
All freshman backfield in there. Logan Connell lined up at fullback.
Maggard. He gets a huddle, takes in 20 seconds on the play clock. 2:45 on the game clock. Maggard under center I formation. Barton getting set. Hands it off to Barton again. Has a lane. Breaks a tackle. He's in. Caden Barton running hard. Capping off the scoring drive. And everybody is excited for Barton. 2.5 minutes. And that's what you like. That's what it's all about, is the smoke ring blows out of the cannon down here. Caps off the scoring drive for the Commodores, 41-6, and that's what I love about sports. Everybody getting pumped for the freshmen to come in and score. So Commodores trying to pat on the extra point here, and it's up and it's good. Shoots the bow and arrow. We'll take a quick break, probably our last one for the end of the game. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Perry Central 42, Whitley County 6, 1:30 remaining here, running clock. So this is going to go quick. They're cranking it down. Probably see maybe a play, maybe two. We'll see how quick the Colonels can get one in here. 1st and 10, ball placed at the 44-yard line. This has been a dominant performance tonight from the Commodores since Parker took that big run for 82 yards with 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. So they scored kind of quick, caught Commodores on their heels, come out flat defensively. And from that point on, it's been all Commodores. And see Caden Barton, the 5'5", 125-pound freshman, sneak one in the end zone down here. Hands it off to Parker. Parker breaks a tackle, and he's across the 40, the 30, runs out of bounds. He almost took that one, and we'll see if they run another play or just shake it up and call it a day. Got 20 seconds, so try to run one in here, 10 seconds. I don't think they'll get it off, and unless they call a timeout, but doesn't look like that's the case, and that's going to be the ball game, folks. Perry Central Commodores 42, Whitley County 6. They'll shake hands. We'll take a quick break, and we'll have some post-game comments when we come back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Begley here, capping off the night for the Commodores. Win 42-6.
So we've lost our camera up top there just in time. So
yeah. Ty's, he's ready to get out of here. But yeah, Joe Begley here, James Fugit, Ty, taking over the camera. Caps off the game for us. Whitley County, Parker with touchdown, 10-on-9, 82-yard touchdown run. Was the only score for the Colonels. Bryson Johnson takes one in at 11:08 in the second quarter. Cecil at 8:56, punt return for a touchdown. Tyler Robinson, touchdown reception on the goal line down here. Second half, Robinson, touchdown reception, 8:32 in the third. Miller, 9:49 in the fourth. Takes about a 20-yard run in. And then Caden Barton, the freshman, 2.5 minutes in the fourth, caps off the game. 42-6 is your final here at the Commodore Field. Like I said, Whitley County come out swinging, catch the Commodores on their heels, and it's just, from that point on, Coach Dixon and the Commodore coaching staff hit the reset button, and the Commodores locked in and executed their game plan to perfection. Just all Commodores since that 10-on-9 mark in the first quarter, offensively, defensively. We talked about it off, during breaks and stuff. Just the physicalness. It was just overpowering for the Colonels tonight. Just absolutely wore them out in every facet of the game. But big rivalry for these two. District rival was the first game of the district here. Commodores, tough schedule the rest of the way. I believe they go to Harlan County next week. And it's all on the road from here on out, James. No more home games. It was senior night for the Commodores. Hats off to them. I remember my senior night, like I said, at the old Airport Gardens field down there. And our senior night was Rockcastle. And they had a few good players come through that program. Coach Larkey, who coached here for a few years, was the head coach there then. And played in the state championship game or the semifinal. It was either Rockcastle or Bell County. Every year I was in high school, we played in 3A, one of the toughest districts in the state. So we had to play Bell one week, Rock the next week, and it was not fun. But, like I said, Harlan County next week, and then, they go to Corbin, and then they finish up the season Halloween night at Ridgeview, Virginia, over in Clintwood. The Colonels have lost 6 in a row now. You got a tough one again next week. They go Corbin at Corbin. They play Harlan County at home, and they finish here up Madison Southern at Madison Southern. So a couple games left here, rest of the regular season, then postseason play, and then it'll kick off basketball for us. So with that being said, been a fun night tonight, James. Thanks for all our sponsors. I'm Joe Begley here with Bluegrass Sports Nation. James is a producer. Tie up with their camera. He's already packing stuff up. He's ready to go. We'll see you next week. Wherever we're at, just check out our games on the Bluegrass Sports Nation channel and give us a shout out. And thank you for tuning in. We'll get back with you. Do you know who we have next week? It's on the schedule. Do you know right off?
Not for sure. Right off the top of my head.
Yeah, just check back. We'll bring you as many games as we can. So tune in, and thanks everybody for listening.